YouTube? It's me, Nick, and welcome back to the Lucky Shot 13 channel. I'm back here again today on the Comrade SMP with something a little new, okay? It's new to the channel. Today we're going to have our first episode of the Comrade Hangout series, alright? And in short, this is pretty much where I invite a comrade or two to come mine with me, do, build something with me, do whatever, and let you, the audience, get a chance to see what it's like whenever we all hang out, sort of, if you will, in our more, what I would consider unscripted off-camera moments, where we're not just in our YouTube personalities, if you will, right? Where we're not recording episodes trying to just provide pure entertainment, right? We're just talking to each other, hanging out. Hence the name of the series. So yeah. I think it gives y'all a great opportunity to see everybody's personality and kind of get to know us and the things that we like outside of our, Minecraft series and things like that. So, yeah, this first one is with Kuya, and we hung out for, oh gracious, over an hour and a half. So, yeah, we got some great footage, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first episode of the Comrade Hangout series. Not one necessarily for like copying people's designs. Like I'm not a huge fan of that, but I watched Mumbo's new video today, and where he made the working basketball court, and I wanna make that. I wanna make that. That is like right up my alley. I want that so bad.
That's how I've actually learned most of my redstone, is just watching them and copying them, and after a while, it just kind of clicks on how it works. Oh, yeah. That does this does that. Okay. And then I can start designing it myself.
Exactly. See, because that's where I like to be, is to the point where I'm coming up with, I guess, my own original ideas. And it may not look as pretty at the end of the day, but it's like, at least it's mine. Like, it's ugly, but it's mine. Oh, sweet. Diamonds.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm finding iron, which is handy, but when you got an iron farm going,
found it under the coal. And right, how far down are you in your tunnel? Come check. This is funny that we were just talking about this earlier.
Torch. Let me guess. Coal on one side and diorite on the other.
Yes, exactly. Come check this out. And redstone too. So there was redstone right here, and then look, diorite and coal and diamonds. Bada bing, bada boom. Just one little thing of them too, and you'd miss them if you never mined anything like that.
Are you sure?
Yep, it looks like it's just one.
I get paranoid over my diamonds.
Mine. All right, let's fill in these holes.
Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. I've not been doing that with this strip mine.
Oh, my OCD.
See, I normally do. Mine, I will fill in every gap, but this is just kind of a temporary.
Yeah.
Till I get my base going. Oh, I hear a zombie.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Means a cave.
Okay, so I was looking around on your channel. I saw a video. So I see you play Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and I'm a nerd. Okay, I'm a Pokemon nerd. Okay, I can admit that. I'm a grown man that can admit that.
I'm perfectly fine with admitting it.
Yeah, it drives my wife absolutely crazy. That I like it so much, but I really do. The best part is now I have an excuse, right? So it actually kind of reminds me of this funny story. Back whenever I was just getting back into the cards, okay, like kind of collecting and playing again, sort of more. I won't say on the competitive side. I've been to a couple tournaments now since I've been back doing it. And I remember I got my buddy. He's been like one of my best friends since high school, and I kind of got him into it, right? So he goes up here to the Walmart in town, just for kicks, and he's gonna go up and buy a couple packs. Now, of course, for me, I have an excuse. Whenever I go in and buy Pokemon cards, I take my son with me. So like he's, so he's little, so I can take him in there, and everybody's like, "Oh, look how cute! It's a dad buying cards for buying Pokemon cards for his son, and it's like, it's not. I'm buying them for me, but I'm not telling anybody that. So
Smart.
yeah, so anyway, I take him in there, and there is this really good looking girl that comes over. All right, and she comes over there to like this card aisle where all of these cards, they got the Magic the Gathering and all that over there.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of comes over there, and you can tell that my buddy is like, he doesn't know what to do with this good-looking girl over there. He does not want to be, this mid-20s dude over there grabbing Pokemon cards off the shelves in front of this girl. And it's so funny. He's standing there, he's kind of looking at me, talking to me like he's talking about like the baseball cards or something that's there. And then he decides he's just going to reach for it. He's just going to reach for the Pokemon cards. And at that exact same time, that girl reaches for the exact same pack of Pokemon cards he's reaching for.
Yeah.
And their hands bump, and he looks at me, and she looks at him, and he looks at her, and his face turns beet red, and that dude drops his Pokemon cards, turns around, and we leave Walmart, go to Target.
Wow.
And that was it.
Perfect conversation starter there.
I was like, dude,
Pokemon.
I was like, you should have talked to that girl. He was like, I was too embarrassed, man. I was like, what are you talking about, man? She's there buying the Pokemon cards too. I just couldn't handle it, man. I just couldn't do it.
That's priceless right there.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was so perfect. I'll never let him live that down.
For me, Pokemon it's all nostalgia.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember buying the very first deck of cards was those the Machamp starter box.
Yes.
Oh, I remember buying them. I remember getting the very first game. I wanted red. The store didn't have it. I was little and impatient, so I got blue. And I loved it. I would hold it up and let the car light behind me before the worm lights came out. Wow, I'm dating myself. I would let the car lights behind me shine and play my game.
Oh, man. Those were the days, dude. Those were the days. Like, to be perfectly honest, if you think about it, I don't know if it was the case for you, but for me, I like reading, like books a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I like doing that. But for me, looking back on it, Pokemon almost taught me how to read. Like, because in order to play those old games, it wasn't as graphics driven as it is now. I mean, it wasn't like a text scroll or nothing, but at the same time, you had to be able to read in that game to know what in the world you were doing.
Right.
Or else you're completely lost in the world of Pokemon. So for us, we're like 5, 6, 7. Nowadays you can't like pry kids away from their phones, and it's like for us, I mean, you couldn't get us away from our Game Boys, but at least we were learning how to read.
Oh yeah. It taught so much.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon literally revolutionized gaming.
Oh yes.
There's no doubt about it. No one can argue that. It was the first real massive RPG. I mean, where you got to just go and do exactly what you wanted for a handheld.
Oh yeah, it was the game for everyone that a franchise like Final Fantasy could never be.
Exactly.
Just because of the nature of what Final Fantasy is, but it's like Pokemon is for everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if you're 20 or you're 3. It doesn't make a difference. You can play Pokemon.
And they've added more and more to it. I mean, they've got the shiny Pokemon, shiny hunt. You can go competitive. You can just play through the game. They've added the Nuzlocks in there. I would love to see an actual Nuzlocke mode added to the game. If you beat it, add Nuzlocke mode. That way you don't have to keep up with all that. It automatically won't let you use the Pokemon or something.
I tell you, it's so fun. I've been kind of getting a little bit back into the competitive scene. Of course, the one thing about the competitive scene right now is that sometimes it really can run you up pretty good in the money area. It really can.
Oh yeah.
It can run you up pretty quick. Well, I better have a silk touch on me, do it. Yes, I do. Yeah, I mean, it can run you up pretty quick. I mean, I remember the other day, I built a deck that pretty much put me, like, in the middle of the pack at the tournament I went to, and it's only, like, 35, 40 players, and I put, oh gosh, I probably put $145 into that deck.
Yeah, that will eventually be, honestly, outdated, and you'll have to do it again.
Yeah, because they change the standard format every year. and then you just hope that maybe all the cards that you put all that money in stick around for the expanded format.
Right.
Which I guess maybe that'd be the nice thing about playing like the game on Nintendo competitively. I guess that would probably put that ahead in terms of priority over maybe the trading card game, just because you got a better chance of it not being completely obsolete the next year.
Right.
Although I watch it all the time. I haven't watched the streams that they do. I've been really nerding out on Pokemon. I blame Pokemon Go. That's what I blame. I blame Pokemon Go.
I couldn't get into that.
Something about
I've got it and I play it, but
I guess it's because I found a little bit of a cheat, right? So the problem that most people had is the fact that in order to catch all the good Pokemon, you pretty much have to be like awake and moving around 24/7.
Right.
Well, see, I have something like that, and it's called a toddler. Well, not exactly a toddler. I mean, he's a kid. I mean, he's a kid now. But I mean, essentially, for all intents and purposes, I mean, he's 3, about to be 4. So I mean, it's like he's like, "Hey, Daddy, can I play Pokemon?" And it's like, "Sure, I need somebody to catch all those Zubat for me." All the Weedle hanging around.
Golbat. You have the best Golbat in the game.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he just sits there, and it's like he'll just throw Pokeballs at things, and I'm like, "This is perfect. This is working out great for me." I have a 24-hour Pokemon Go bot, and it's completely legal. It was perfect. He had a lot of fun with that.
That's good. He gets to have fun, and it's one of those things you get to bond over, because that was your thing growing up. Oh, our thing growing up. Exactly. Growing up with all the cards, all the anime games. I don't know how I feel about the new games coming out though, Sun and Moon.
They look. I mean, no pun intended. But have you read like how dark the games are going to kind of be?
No.
Like there's. I don't mean like, rated T for teen dark. But I mean, they have like this new, sandcastle Pokemon that they've been showing.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
And it literally devours, like the souls of Pokemon and stuff. Like it's a pretty dark. It's definitely aimed instead of more towards like the 7 through 11-year-olds. It seems like it's aimed more through like the 12 through 17-year-olds.
Yeah, well, I've noticed they started doing it. I think it's gotten really big, hyped up here lately. When people notice things like like Drifloon, they started noticing the lore behind it, how it would carry off children.
Yeah,
and that got a lot of hype. So now Pokemon is running on that hype, adding in more things like that.
Yeah,
which I mean, that's how you do a business. If that's what the people like, then you add it.
Yeah, I mean, because I still think that even like with that Sandcastle Pokemon, I mean, I don't think there's going to be a lot of 7-year-olds playing the game that are really going to get the significance of that. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
But the people who do, I'm sure, will appreciate the fact that it seems like it's a little more grown at that point. I guess maybe a little more mature in terms of games.
It's subtle to them, and then for us, we understand it, and it's like, hey, this is a lot deeper than what we used to think.
Yeah, for me, my favorite is I liked Emerald. That was like the original Emerald. That was probably my favorite. Other than the original, red. Other than Leaf Green, I really liked Leaf Green a lot.
Yeah, I did enjoy the remakes. Yeah. You get the whole original game with a few added things, better graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite's got to be Red though. Just the nostalgia is enough to.
Well, because you're going through it's Omega Ruby, right? That's what you're sort of playing through. I thought so. There we go.
I enjoy Omega Ruby. That's a fun game. I did not like Ruby and Sapphire. It was really where I kind of started getting out of it. 3rd gen, and then 4th gen was worse, and I don't even remember 5th gen. But then 6th gen comes along. I like it pretty well. I get Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when they come out. I'm really enjoying them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's amazing. That's one of the amazing things about Pokemon is like the staying power,
Oh yeah.
I mean, just about the only thing that's been around as long as Pokemon is like The Simpsons. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't think of too many things that have really hung around where it's still the same
Just as strong
thing. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much been the same formula the whole time they've had it.
Yeah. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, it's still pretty popular. It's not as popular as it was when it first came out, but they still got the card tournaments and stuff. But they changed the format. They add in new monsters, XYZ things, and it's almost like they've overcomplicated it. Pokemon is just that simple. It's the same as it was when I played as a kid. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I think that's one of the really interesting things. Oh, Ghost Block. Where's that thing? Shoot, Ghost Block. I think that's one of the interesting things to me is that whenever something like Magic the Gathering really started to gain steam, you know, and sort of come ahead, and sort of pull ahead of everyone else in terms of what it was like to do, you know, competitive TCG. Yu-Gi-Oh kind of got stuck in a no man's land, mostly for the fact that, you know, Pokemon still had, you know, a really long running, you know, TV anime that they could fall back on, and a video game series. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh didn't really have that. The Yu-Gi-Oh video games were nowhere near as good as
no.
Yeah, no.
They're not even in the same ballpark.
No, they were never anywhere near as good, and I think that hurt them because can't believe I broke that with my pick. Because then whenever it came time, whenever Magic kind of took over the gig, there was nothing really left for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now the only thing about the Pokemon games that I really don't care for is they're getting to the point where they're having to. I feel like they're struggling to come up with Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 720 as of last gen. They're adding more. When they started getting into the inanimate object type Pokemon, it's like,
yeah.
I don't want my keys to be a Pokemon.
Right.
Oh, creeper! Ow!
It's like, oh look, here's a key that's a Pokemon, and a car that's a Pokemon, and now your cell phone's a Pokemon. Everything's a Pokemon for everyone.
And I think they're actually doing that in the Sun and Moon, where Rotom takes over your Pokédex.
Oh yeah.
I think I heard something about that. I don't know any big details. It's just that I think it takes over your Pokédex and inhabits it.
That's interesting.
Which is a cool little idea. I like that. It's different.
It's not the worst thing.
But, I mean, I like Dual Blade because, I mean, it's swords.
Yeah.
Aggie Slash.
Yeah.
But when you get into making ice cream and keys.
and icebergs.
Exactly.
Icebergs, yes.
There comes a point when you just got to say, we've had a good run. It's been 20 years. We are world famous. You could make new games with just adding the same old Pokemon in it, but give them different catch rates.
Yeah.
For a while, at least.
Well, and with the trading card game, I mean, yeah, you kind of want them to look different, but I mean, anybody that's playing the trading card game competitively is not worried about what the Pokemon look like. They're only concerned with attacks and abilities now.
Right.
I mean, it's all metagame competitively now, so no one cares what they look like. You can just recycle the same cards with new attacks. It won't make a bit of difference to them.
I've lost my path back to my strip mine. Is this it? Oh, this is it. I found it.
I dug myself into a huge hole not very long ago, all the way down to the bedrock, and almost got lost. That was lovely. It was pretty smooth. It's exactly what I expect out of myself. To dig all the way down to the bedrock and almost get lost. Pretty much par for the course on me playing Minecraft.
This is actually a good opportunity to collect stone for the iron farm, because we still need a good chunk.
Yeah, that's why I was glad that I was able to enchant and get me a silk touch.
Yeah, if I had a diamond pick, I'd be using it more for the silk touch. But the one I got, I'm saving for.
Oh, of course, I destroyed my torch. Smooth.
Again, words. Ender chest.
Right.
That word.
Those words again, man. Get you every time.
They do. You've known me long enough now, the whole week,
yeah,
maybe 2, to understand that me and words don't get along. We do not like each other.
I mean, you wake up in the morning and it's like, hey, I'm going to have a great encyclopedia day today. And then your brain is like, nope, you're going to forget all the words you know. You remember one word that's 8 letters long, but everything else under that you're just going to forget today.
That's a big word. What word? The.
I finally got it out. I've been thinking of it all day.
It's a struggle. The struggle is real. Well, it actually comes from a condition I have. It's a condition that most people find or don't even think exist because it's got such a funny name. I say it and people are like, that's not real. But it is. It's called chemo brain.
Okay.
And it's when someone has had high doses of chemotherapy or radiation, it affects the mind and you just can't. It's there, you know it. You just don't know that you know it.
Yeah, everything gets stuck on the tip of your tongue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was smart. Let's put the crafting table above the ender chest so it doesn't open. So let's see here. I'm stocking up on some pretty good stuff here. Not too many diamonds.
I haven't found too many diamonds yet either, but I'm about to start digging sort of sideways in the strip. There. So just continuing on down. I'm gonna sort of branch my branch here, if I can.
See, I'm having to load everything into the ender chest. Can't wait for us to get the shulker boxes.
Yeah,
we'll be able to do this. They may not see you and I ever again. We'll get lost in a cave for years.
I know. We'll be at like X and Y equals 10,000. Been mining the whole way there.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit.
Over the mountains, under the sea. Just take me to where the diamonds are.
Oh, we'd be the first ones to find the new mansion.
I want to be, man, whenever the new update's live, I want to find it. And I want to find it bad.
Everyone I've found has been at least 10,000 blocks away.
Well, then we will have, then instead of
a lot of digging.
Hey, instead of a mining chat next time, it'll be finding the woodland.
We'll get one of the cartographers and we will.
Diamonds, yay.
Nice.
Yep.
I forgot to look how many I had.
As soon as I branch the branch, man. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A vein of 8.
Nice. I had a vein of 7 a little while ago. And I think I got like 17, I want to say.
Hey, what happened to my other diamonds?
Oh, that's a ravine.
Hey, what happened to my other diamonds?
That is a ravine that has more mobs than I care to. Hey, did you put them in your ender chest?
Oh, that's right. I'm looking around. I'm like, wait, did I throw them things out? Thinking they look like ender pearls or something. I throw them things out. No, I did not. I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. Normally, diamonds take top priority. As soon as I hit diamonds, my ender chest gets opened. That's when the caves start.
I fell in a
Intertwining.
hole with skeleton horses. And there's a donkey in here. How did this happen? That is so wrong.
If I see that you died, I will laugh.
No, I mean, doggone it. I'm over here by where you're, and apparently you've dug a bunch of holes to keep a bunch of horses in. And not just one hole, it's like 2 holes.
That's not mine.